Stay tuned, Mech Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Copper Tops Cannoneers. And last time, we had two missions. The mission went really long, but we also lost two mechs. They're not dead, but both of them are missing half of them. The Valiant is missing half the mech. Easy repair, actually, on that one. There was only a heatsink in the one side torso. The Hunchback, on the other hand, is a much more substantial problem and will require a rebuild, which is less than grand. The enemy has spawned basically on top of me, as far as I can tell. 988, 124, 22, 44, 42. Yeah, they're like right. Yeah, they're right here. But that's within my drop radius. Almost. Yeah, that's practically within my drop radius of my free drop. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna say hi. Now we do not have the AWACS on this one, which is a bit of a concern. Because of the raid, it has very serious limitations on what I'm allowed to do. But I wanted to make sure that I had the Tiger before I took the AWACS.
Here we go. Ready?
What do we got? Is that a Commando? That is a Commando. Commando Gun Technical, and we are working for Slanesh today. Also Wolverine 1R. And a building. Which, it's interesting that there seems to be a random building there. I'm seeing 3 units. I refuse to believe that's all there is. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the field that we can see. So we've got our Gun Technical, our Commando, our Wolverine. Oh, they're in among us. A Swordsman and a Gladiator. The Gladiator has all of his guns broken though, so that may work out for us. But we are on top of the enemy. So I don't know how this is going to go. Power armor units? Nope, they are here. Now, this is a Commando 1A. This looks to be mostly primitive gear. So I'm, at the moment, not impressed. But it's really kind of a shame that Kyogre's not here, because this is Melee City. Power armor units are a pain to deal with? They are. And I love the fact that I'm looking forward to even more powerful power armor units.
Enemy flanking.
Smart, smart. By targeting, of course, our dagger and missing, they could then hit more easily all of our friends. You'll be fine, I hope.
Well, let's just see what.
But what I would like to see is I'd like to see a couple of tech changes just to the way that the starts work. But no, the real thing that I kind of want to see is change the vehicle lance to a power armor lance that can upgrade into a power armor or vehicle lance. That way, there's more of an incentive to use power armor. Because I love the concept, it's just kind of difficult to use. And I'm talking new power armor that Bloody's been showing off lately in BTA 3062, which will be coming to RogueTech eventually, I'm sure. Because those two development teams are so intertwined that it's not ridiculous, but it is amusing. Please miss me. Please miss me. Aha! You cannot touch my panther. My hyper-advanced technological marvel of a panther. Okay. On to me. Pyro.
Good to go.
Who would you like to kill, Pyro? I'm going to actually tell you who you're going to kill. Mainly because I'm the boss. But also because you have a beautiful behind shot. Sort of, there we go. That's the one we want.
Double time, let's go.
So, somebody give me a target on a Wolverine who ain't moving. Did you just... God... Oh no, never mind. You hit the Swordsman. I was about to say, goddamn, Pyro, because Pyro was trying to kill my own people again, but no, this time he spread it out and hit the Swordsman instead.
On it.
Why, Pyro, do you gotta play with my emotions like this? Alright, I'm just gonna burn through you. I'm gonna use the standard rocket launchers because there's no heat built up yet.
Got the angle. Taking the cover.
Okay, lots of heavy damage being built up here.
Scored a critical hit.
And
I am out
Shade.
of short-range missiles.
Shade's gonna have to sprint for his shot. Now, Shade is using PPCs, which makes it a little bit more difficult because he's got a longer extended range than he needs. 54, if I get back here. 47, wait, what, really? Huh, apparently it's more accurate to be right there. To 60 if I do that. I will do that.
On my way.
I'm gonna make sure that this guy pays. Oh, come on. Fucking hate it when it does this.
Confirm.
Telling me, that, oh yeah, you can turn that and then you can't. So advanced the hot pig. Yes. Epic level components. Panther, I'm going to use Rent. Panther has an ERPPC. ERPPCs do not give a shit about minimum range.
Confirmed.
So I'm going to hopefully be able to take advantage of that. Can we please kill just a single mech this round?
Here goes.
With literally my entire company.
That was a critical hit. That was.
What's that?
Up top, grab the urban mech. I have a snub-nose PPC, which similarly means I have no minimum range. The other advantage I have is this. I have a 360-degree traverse on an urban mech. Did we kill it? I don't think we killed it. Could just tab. Just bugs out sometimes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I think we got him. Mostly. Sort of. No, we didn't. He just fell over and he's almost dead, but he's not quite because now I've got to burn through all his armor. Okay, Mr. Fire Support over here. Let's play some games. Non-technical is a medium and a ballistic. Some speed going now. Unfortunately, I'm using like long-range missiles. I'm using advanced tactical missiles, which have a fairly large minimum range unless you have tech to handle that. Unfortunately, I do not have those missiles that are designed for the short-range bracket, so it's going to be ugly.
Affirmative.
Fall off his leg, please.
Taking the shot.
I don't know we did it. Gun tech is probably mortar plus MGs. Yeah, I'm not that worried about him. I'd like to get some damage on him.
Standing by.
Rogue, continue to the high ground. Maybe not actually. Sprague should probably actually hang relatively close to it because he's got those pulse lasers. And those pulse lasers add up quick too.
Heads up, Commander. You've
Oh,
got
there's another
hostile
lance?
contact
Shoot.
inbound.
We take this one for money too. Why are there so many people? Who hired all you guys? Oh right, you're working for Comstar, aren't you? Let's see if I can get Senatorsa dig. Senatorsa digging worked. Okay, Wolverine taken care of.
Tango down.
Unfortunately, now the enemy gets to move, and that's not cool. Oh, it's off-map people. Off-map people I can handle. Me. Oh, I can't. I can totally kick you. I'd rather kick you though. Why? Because I can get behind you, hit you with a boot, and then shoot you in the back. It's gonna be great. The perfect combination of weapon systems. Successful urban mech boot. At least this way we can surely determine who set it to. Yes. If any of you have friendly fire incidences, Pyro, then there was no excuse this time. Similarly for them though, they just hit my Panther hard.
That was a bad one. That was.
It was, but you want to know something fun, Holy? With just $3 a day, you can preserve a gladiator
I'm on
in
my
need.
way.
All right, this is a risky maneuver, but
Confirmed.
it was made even more risky because he missed. Okay. An enemy reinforcement once spawned 3 AWACS. Oh god, that sounds very uncomfortable. Ow! Stop shooting me! I know, I invited it.
That one was a bad one right there.
He was supposed to kill it though.
Ready for orders.
He failed me. Not my fault.
Moving out.
He was supposed to kill it though, but still. I should have figured that he wouldn't be able to successfully do that. That's a lot of armor to burn through, and unfortunately, we're not there yet. What's this, 65, 57? You know what, just pop the head, see if you can do it.
Aye, aye.
When in doubt, shoot for the face. We got penetration. Oh, that was probably the Oh, it's these guys. We got a Cyclone, a Scorpion, a second Cyclone. Wait, really? An Urban Mech R69, and a Harasser missile platform. Because
Waiting for
love
orders.
comes in every shape and size.
Move order received.
Target! Okay, so clearly the headshot didn't get through at all. But, actually no, I take that back. He's got extra head armor, right? Because the Gladiator has a cowl, I forgot. Just plant your shells right in his chest. I'm enjoying the AoE, but it's also a concern. Because it's frying my own people. You picked it up for money? Yes, I don't need to take care of anybody gently. It's just break everything. Because that's what I pay these people for. Okay, don't care about that gun technical. Now we do know that
Good to go.
this mech is a shooting scooter, but I need to maneuver into such a position such that I can see the target who is within my minimum range, because of course he is. Run! There we go, we finally got into a good range to shoot him with. And it'll give him some evasion, which he needs. No, but yes. Center torso. Always target center mass. That's bad advice in this game. In real life, yes, center mass. Most of the time. But in this game, it's often advantageous to remove bits and pieces off of enemy mechs. Now he's going to turn around, he's going to try and punch my panther. Oh no, he's going to try and kick my raven. Really? Aha! You could not touch this raven. He has basically no guns though. That's why he's doing this. Because both of his guns are rolled to be dead. He's got like two large lasers in the medium or something like that. Okay. I don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna do this.
Heading that way.
Oh, this makes me somewhat vulnerable, but I'm okay with that. Mech continuing his mech foo. Lasers! Hey, I critted out the engine. Would you look at that? Alright, so we knocked out their big bad. Now we need to knock out everybody else. Pink Panther, run! Actually, it would probably behoove me to jump up a mountain. Sadly, I cannot do that. I'm gonna jump over here.
Affirmative.
Light my mech on fire, basically. Turn off the SRM4.
Firing at him.
That didn't work. Copper Top. Yes, Copper Top is awesome. He's been driving an AWACS the entire time, but you put him in a mech and now he's dangerous. And I like that. Although I want to put him back in the AWACS.
Good to go.
He's safe in the AWACS. He can't die there. Alright, Roffelman. I could play games with you, but that's a what? 61? Oh, I can only charge him. Yeah, I'm not interested in charging people. I'm interested in utilizing the large lasers that I have, mounted to this mech for all of the giggles. That would be fairly decent accuracy. I shall take it. The temperature is high, but I shall accept this.
Roger.
I love this mech.
Critical hit.
See the enemy back up and strike back the enemy
Pretty
mech.
damn hot.
It is striking back and it's harsh. Did I kill that laser? I think I did. No, I did not. It's on the other arm. Although I almost wiped out the commando just in one round of shooting anyway.
Receiving you.
So, I mean, I guess kind of 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. Take what I can get. Shifting positions slightly and laying down the fire.
Target.
I bet he's terrified now.
Miss.
Not very useful. Very not useful. Swordsman shifting inside. Now it is a primitive swordsman. It's got pretty terrible weapon systems on it, so I'm not that worried about it, but it's still not something you want shooting your rifleman. That would have been such a nice rifleman beauty shot if the rifleman wasn't, pink. Not that I mind pink so much as a color. It's more violet, which is closer to the purples that I enjoy. I'm gonna remove a commando.
Firing full complement on enemy.
That did not remove the commando. Like, at all. I don't want this harasser getting near me, because this harasser's just gonna unload with tons of missiles. It's gonna be painful.
Commander.
Spirits. Yeah, I think we want to roll around a bit, because you're right there on that minimum range boundary. And other things that my commanders say
Oh yeah.
can be yours for the low price of 1975.
Firing.
Okay, now he's dead. Don't know how. Yeah, he did more than wear the brown pants. He's wearing the red shirt too. Fighting our way through Comstar levels. I don't even know what a cyclone is, if I'm completely honest. I do need to kill this just because he's annoying. But at least he's not dropping acid rounds on people, I think. Are you dropping acid rounds on people? Can I just have him in attention?
Show them what you've got.
I really think that the battle thing, if at all possible, should be modified slightly so that I can see on the field if like an effect is triggered. Just a suggestion.
No target.
Give me an option in between the two that we have. Where I want the battle log and the on-screen floaties.
I'm taking damage.
But you said we could. I lied. Besides, I don't ever remember telling a commando I'd kill him last.
What's
He's a
up,
commando.
boss?
He deserves everything he gets. if you're driving a commando, you probably deserved it. It's not fully true. I actually really like commandos. They're just not very good mechs.
Affirmative.
Not that they're bad mechs, it's just that there's other better mechs.
Solid connection on that one.
Swordsman, we're chewing through his medium lasers, but he's pulling back from that AC5. God, the primitive Swordsman is so terrible. It is such a garbage mech. We've had one before, and they are just awful. Like, not worth anything. I think I'm going to laser force you. Probably also going to have to turn off the largest. But that's okay, because pulses do a decent amount of damage. Can I switch one? I can kind of switch it, but no, I'll do this.
Knocking on target.
Lasers. Doing a little bit of disco on that one. If you did win around while medium select, you got what you deserved. I'll even Irby weight outright. Yeah, commandos are very light. And I like them, so I like the commando design. I think the commando design looks really cool. I just can't get on board with, you know, fielding one in actual practice because it doesn't work. Like, you're a light mech, but you don't have jump jets. Why?
Heading that way.
Oh, I love it. He had such a low chance of hitting. Dude, Copper Hub, I don't think has missed a shot yet. He's just a murder machine with that snub.
Commander.
Walking around with a sawed-off shotgun in PPC form, it's beautiful. Get up here.
Confirm.
For the evasion.
Confirm.
Oh, there we go. Copper Top is on a ravage. Yup.
My
We have George
heat
Ledoux
is
driving it.
all red.
Equip a 210 rated fusion core. Yes! Full speed! Oh, he's just going and going and going. That's what, a 711 or 710? It's just speed, man. I think I may have done that at
Yes,
some point,
Commander.
though. Not quite that big, I don't think, because I don't know, but we have built very fast Urban-Mechs before. And they've been
Order
tremendous.
received.
Hello?
I copy.
There we go. Pyro finally hit me with that main gun. Finally demonstrating the death that he can perform. Well, the Locusts are complaining about getting out mech. See, that was the way you had to do things in MechWarrior Online. It's like, you bust out the full death. Full cook. That didn't work as well as I wanted, so now he's a big target. So Shade, I'm gonna need you to distract.
Got it.
That's a pretty good distraction, but we're not quite there yet.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Would anybody else like to join in on the distraction?
Waiting for orders.
Sounds like a yes to me.
On it.
And I'll throw the largest because they're good accuracy now.
Target locked in.
Yeah, we broke something, and we've made him fall over.
Target
There are
I'm
even
under
Urbys around
heavy
us.
fire.
What? Thing is, there are track versions of many different mechs. Oh, he killed himself when he fell over. Beautiful.
I'm taking heat damage.
Alright, initial lance destroyed. Now let's make some extra money. It's the Cyclone. Wow, that's not good. I have been
That
hanging
messed
this
up a
Panther
bunch
out to
of
dry. That is my fault. Because, like, this Panther, I put him in positions where he's gonna get shot at. Are we full speed? Get over
Heading
here
that
quickly.
way.
Wait, what's Comstar doing at her? I mean, we took the mission against them. That was the job. These are most mechs you make it a silk purse out of a sow's ear. With a swordsman though, that's a full servant. What a trash mech. It
Let's
really
do
is just absolute garbage. Cannot figure out a way to actually use the mech efficiently. Maybe if we found one that
Alright,
wasn't a
let's
primitive
see what
version,
this
we could
thing can
mount
do.
like good guns to it, but it's kind of like a Shadowhawk except small. And it's like, why do you have that AC5? Put a PPC there. More firepower. More flexible. And no ammo.
Good to go.
But I mean, they're not listening to me when I tell them how to build mechs now, are they? Should.
Got it.
If they did,
shooting,
they'd
just
understand true genius.
Engaging target.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to hit. Cyclone's moving too fast for that. What I'm really just hoping for is to get the Panther out of there before he gets shot at again. Scorpion! Oh no! That hurt. Irby Lamb confirmed that we did have it. Yes, we did have our Irby Lamb for a little while. And it was hilarious.
Good to go.
Oh, Shade could punch, but Shade's not in a mech that's supposed to punch people. Shade's in a mech that's supposed to hit people with concentrated bolts of light. ionized light, I suppose. There we go. We'll hit that Scorpion MRM because that Scorpion MRM is dangerous. I will not fire that yet.
Firing on target.
Or, you know, you could miss 2 60% chances and, you know, make it more likely that his friend will die. Maybe they're not actually friends.
Copy.
Panther, fly away! We'll get you in a position where you can, you know, ERPPC them to death, which is your job. You're not supposed to be up front. Neither is the dagger, but...
Huh?
Urban mechs to the front! It's almost there. One more turn. So, I believe the Gladiator is in a fairly good position to fight. If you don't have shoot and scoot, you're in trouble. I'm assuming a mech like Cyclone would have shoot and scoot. He does. Okay, good. Otherwise, he just made an incredibly stupid mistake.
Yes, Commander.
Which is why I couldn't believe it. I don't believe it.
On it.
Dagger really can't afford to get all that close either. He just doesn't have the... He doesn't have the capability to do it. This mech needs a double heat sink kit.
Engaging with target.
Desperately, desperately. Sell them at PPC and they never come back to your shop. Sell them at AC5 and they keep coming back. Yeah, that's a good point. It's so much easier to sell people crap like that. Rifleman is a bit toasty, so he's a bit slow.
Acknowledged.
Let that heat sink away and he'll drive like a monster.
Yes, Commander.
Move. Nah, go for the full.
Going full throttle.
I want to get you up there as quick as I possibly can. But they have a Cyclone? They have 2 Cyclones that are causing painful damage to people. So 2 Cyclones, an Urban Mech, and then a Harasser and this Scorpion MRM, which is beautiful and death on legs. But luckily I have a bolt-on AMS because, yeah.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Alright, we are inspired, which is always
Standing
good.
by.
Sprug, will you have a shot on anything? I'm gonna wait with Sprug, because I want Sprug to actually shoot stuff. He's in a solid mech that we
Waiting
utilize
for my
very
opening.
efficiently. Good. It's like a beautiful shot for you. Could shoot the Cyclone, but I have no accuracy against the Cyclone. Or you could shoot the back of this.
Locked on rear arm.
Hey, we got it. Okay. Scorpion taken care of. We're starting
More
out.
for the trash.
Gotta kill Harasser as well. That's their other skirmishing light. Please come close, I guess? Because then I can punch you? I mean, it's not a great punch, but it's what I got. Oh, goodness. I need Inferno rocket launchers.
Huh?
Because Inferno rocket launchers will give me exactly what I want. Which is heat damage on the enemy.
Hauling ass.
Nothing. Cup top.
What's that?
Yes. Yes, get in there.
Heading that way.
Urban Mech is just a Death Star. Or Death Blossom, I suppose, would be a better one.
Lighting them up.
Because an Urban Mech in combat would just be like walking slowly forward, and the turret would just be spinning like mad as it tried to engage everything.
Waiting for orders.
Which is the coolest way to imagine your Urban Mechs, by the way. In case you were wondering, like, how do I imagine an Urban Mech doing something cool? The answer is that.
Heading out.
No, but on him.
Got it.
Mech is in desperate
Waiting for
need of a
orders.
double heatsink kit. Yeah, they're not gonna be a match.
Confirmed.
Next turn, I suppose. And then I'll really lay it into. Question is, do you want to sell razor blades or fine kitchen knives? Kitchen knives are better and cost you more, but the razor blades make sure your finances are stable. Are we gonna get into a discussion of the expense of poverty? AC5s are just a bad idea. I would not want to use them. It's one of the reasons why it's the biggest mistake. Not mistake, I suppose, but it's the biggest flaw in the original Marauder is to include that thing. And why one of the best things you can do is replace it with a large laser. Not even have to go with a large laser. Replace it with a battery of medium lasers, just so you have a close range extra weapon firepower. Because yeah, I do not believe that it is a good idea
Firing
to mount an
all
AC5 on an energy mech like that. Because all you've done is you placed a bomb into the mech. Just describe the Urbies with flamers doing it. Herbies with flamers. Did you shoot at me? I wasn't paying attention.
Huh?
It's boot time! Oh, let's go for a side so I can, yeah. Ooh, I could go for the back. If I'm willing to charge or punch. Which I'm not, so it's boot time. Surprise! Oh, Copper Top does not care. You're slowing down for me, son. That looked accurate, but I don't think I actually hit. Okay, other Cyclone came in close and decided to point blank range PPC me. Which is a good idea. Well, not really. Flame NATO. And he's boiled himself. Ah, you fool. Foolish fool who is a fool. I have my pick of targets. I'm going to pick the slightly less easy one.
Aye, aye.
Yes, I know the Donalds are hurting everybody, but can you blame me?
Reporting.
The answer to that question is yes. You are mean. There we go.
Roger.
This is what we were looking for.
Firing at him.
It did not hit, but it's the thought that counts.
How's it going?
Should be going pretty well, Dagger. You should have a nice, easy shot from here, actually. You don't. Okay, that's disappointing. I'm gonna set these guys up in my minimum range band, and I'm just gonna go to town on them from long range.
Here we go.
Oh, that rained hard and
Hot
was
in here.
beautiful. Can I kick you? I can kick you. This ought to hurt. This ought to hurt a lot. With any luck.
Position confirmed.
Hi.
Putting my
Boot.
weight into
Boot is successful. And now. This rifleman
Solid.
is
I am
such a
out of
dream,
FRMs.
and I love it. We designed it out of desperation and came up with what I believe to be genius.
Order.
2 large lasers, 2 medium pulse lasers. It's just a solid combination of death,
Affirmative.
and I adore it. Go for a leg.
All weapons are go.
Did you shoot my...
Solid connection.
You
on
shoot
that
my
one.
gladiator. From an urban mech with a Gauss rifle, and then you proceed to not kill the Cyclone dead on the ground. Takes a roof. It's not ideal though. Well, yeah, but we're talking about a mech that is designed to be more useful in a 3025 era than it is in a 3060 era. So what we've designed was a primitive rifleman that we've taken to the max. Oh, the other one shut down too. It's just not going to end for you people, is it?
Good to go.
Right, we need to kick this one. Where's that harasser? I want to make sure that the harasser's not going to just show up on me and murder me.
Affirmative.
Hi. Oh, you missed this time. How dare you, Sproke?
Damn it.
Well, at least he's not particularly well, you know, sorted out when it comes to standing.
Reporting. Critical hit.
I'm a little surprised that these guys don't have more in
Commander?
the way of protection.
Coordinates received.
Target. Target this one because this one is going to get up eventually. And I'm just going to plant 2 right in the center torso. Throw the bolt-ons.
Acknowledge.
Oh, we did not need the bolt-ons. We 100% did not need the bolt-ons. There we got shot in the unimportant round. Hey, that medium pulse laser is important to me. We've had it for a
Don't
while.
you know who I am?
Damage is minor, Commander.
Spread it out. There's no such thing as overkill. Only open fire and reload. And the dagger is perfectly fine to chill where it's, you know, stacking up heat steadily. Turn. No, that'll be fine.
Affirmative.
Well done. Both Cyclones totally dead.
What's that?
This pulse laser I would like to keep because repair costs are expensive and I don't want to pay them. Switch on over here.
Heading that way.
Getting rid of all of that
Lighting them up.
instability and a solid strike on the harasser. Please don't move very fast or very far. I would like to kill you. No, he's gonna move very fast and very far. Ooh, he hit me in the face. He hit me in my face! My beautiful face. Harasser pulling back as he needs to. Bring me Pyro.
Standing by.
Pyro, I would like you to work
move.
miracles.
Engaging with target.
I should stop asking Pyro for things. Shooting off into the distance.
What's that?
Copper top. Gonna stay up here. Because I don't want copper top going out in there. I don't want a mirror matchup when I'm missing most of my arm at this point. I would prefer other people to do my hard work for me, which means Shade.
Yes, boss.
You're not Shade, you're Spirits. But I appreciate the eagerness.
On the move. Boss.
But I need Shade to get up front so he can start tanking damage. You need to just chill. If any mech in our company needs double heat sinks, it's that Raven, gosh darn it. Raven is on fire. So much. Even with a sprint, I can't really get there. Alright. We'll move into a position to prepare to move into a position.
Confirmed.
And on the way, I will turn off the pulse lasers and just lob lasers. That didn't work. Oh, come on, guys. It's 2 units left. Just 2. A harasser and an urban mech.
Standing by. Roger.
All I need you to do is not suck. Which you do most of the time, but I mean, come on.
Target confirmed.
See, Shade, eager to please, eager to demonstrate superiority
Evil down.
against a pathetic hovercraft. You
Waiting
should
for
all look
orders.
to Shade. Shade was later found in the showers, beaten half to death by people with
Understood. Moving
socks
fast.
filled with soap. Holy Inquisition, you're perfectly happy up there. In fact, if I can get higher, I would, but I can't, so I won't.
Copy.
Where's Irby going? That was effective. I gotta give you credit for that. I mean, I was expecting it, but it still hurt. Sure, probably you can be for shit. Exactly.
Let's do this.
Why can't you be like him? Give him the boot. Pulses are on. Make it hurt.
Roger that.
Make it hurt a lot.
Targeting for physical
Of course you
attack.
missed. Come on, Sprog. You're letting everybody
Negative
down.
damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Sprog's actually doing fine. He has demonstrated that he's very good at, laying pulse lasers into people, which is something I truly appreciate and love. In the meantime, Snub-Nosed PPC to the back, and that's why I love the pulse laser. The rifleman kick animations for this. Yeah, the rifleman kick animation was done because Heavy Metal included the rifleman. Heavy Metal was done by a different animation studio than the initial group. So if you notice more dynamic melee combat, it's because of them. So that'll be the Annihilator, the Rifleman, the Archer, or not the Archer, the Annihilator, the Rifleman, the Flea, the Vulcan, the Bull Shark if you ever find it, and 3 others. Not the Marauder, but it was something unseen. Can't remember. Heavy Metal brought a lot of cool things. Alright, so this is gonna take a lot of my cash. Luckily, we didn't have any real damage on it. Gladiator, a Cyclone, and a Harasser part. Interesting. It's a Gladiator 1R, so I have no interest in ever building it because I already have one. And as interesting as they are, I don't want 2 of them. They're not that interesting. Someday, maybe. But for now, they're what we have to work with. Although Shade is demonstrating the very, very usefulness of the Donald PPC despite its inaccuracy. That AoE bonus is actually really nice. And I gotta say, I think I've given the Donalds a bad rap because of not liking the accuracy bonus, but kind of falling in for it. I think it's pretty good. Gotta eat some crow on that one. Because I would always just like say, oh, don't use Donalds. Donalds are terrible. But clearly not. Reminds me a little bit of the Norse Storm. Only 27,000 for the next 9 days. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but it's what I got to work with. Panthers 4 days because I got it shot and that was my fault. Yeah, that'll work. I could throw the Hunchback up, but I want to get another mission in before the end of the month to make a little bit more money. Stop clock. More day. Stop clock. One more day. Stop. Okay. We're going to put another cut in here for YouTube. I know YouTube, a bit of a short episode, but hey, that was pretty interesting jungle warfare. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and we'll see you all in the next episode.